I always thought life was perfect. No pain, no worry, just fun, food, and freedom. But one phone call changed everything. My name is Sam. I grew up in a big city with tall buildings, busy streets, and bright lights. My father was a businessman. He owned 3 companies. People respected him. My mother stayed at home. She wore beautiful clothes and had soft hands. My younger sister, Layla, loved dolls and pink dresses. And me? I was the king of comfort. We lived in a huge house with 7 rooms. My room had a big bed, a huge TV, a game console, and shelves full of shoes. My bathroom was bigger than some people's kitchens. I never cleaned my room. A maid came every morning. She smiled and called me Sir Sam. When I woke up, breakfast was ready. Fresh juice, warm toast, eggs, and fruits. I never made my own food. I never washed my clothes. I never even picked up a glass of water. I had friends, but only rich ones. We went to parties. We wore expensive clothes. We posted pictures online. People liked our lives, but they didn't know the truth. We were lazy, empty, and blind. My father gave me everything. If I saw a new phone, I had it. If I liked a car, it was mine. If I wanted to fly to Dubai or London, I traveled first class. My father never said no. He used to smile and say, "Enjoy life, Sam. You are my only son." And I enjoyed it. A lot. I never studied. I skipped classes. Teachers called my parents, but I didn't care. Why should I care? I had money. I had style. I had power. But I had no purpose. One day, I was in a hotel pool with my friends. We were laughing, eating, taking pictures. Then my phone rang. It was my uncle. "Sam, come home. It's your father. He had a heart attack." I froze. I jumped out of the pool. I didn't say goodbye. I drove fast. My heart was racing. I prayed it was a mistake. But it wasn't. When I reached the hospital, my mother was crying. Layla sat quietly. My uncle looked pale. My father was gone. Forever. The funeral was quiet. Many people came. Some cried. Some just stood. I felt numb. My body was cold. My mind was blank. After the funeral, my uncle sat with me. He gave me a file. "This is your father's business file," he said. He was in trouble. "There are many debts." "Debts?" I asked. "But, he was rich." My uncle shook his head. "He didn't tell you. He wanted you to enjoy life. But the truth is, everything is gone." I didn't believe him. I ran to our house. It was still there, but quiet. No maids. No lights. No food. I opened the fridge. Empty. No one came to clean. No driver waited outside. No more luxuries. No more comfort. My mother sat in her room. Her eyes were red. Layla held her doll and asked, "Can we buy milk?" I realized we had no money. No money at all. That night, I sat in my room. For the first time, I saw the real world. I looked at my shoes, my watches, my perfumes. They were just things. Expensive, but useless. I remembered something my father said long ago. "Sam, money is a tool, not a toy." But I never listened. I cried that night. Not because we lost money. But because I lost my father. And I lost time. Time I wasted being lazy, selfish, blind. The next morning, I went to my uncle. "I want to work," I said. He looked surprised. "Are you sure?" "Yes. I have to take care of my mother and Layla. And I have to learn." He nodded slowly. "Good. Come tomorrow at 8 a.m. Wear simple clothes. Bring a notebook. You will start as a helper." The next day, I woke up early. My body was not used to this. I wore jeans and a plain shirt. I packed a sandwich. No driver. I walked to the bus stop. The bus was full. People pushed. It was hot. I held the rail and stood quietly. When I reached the office, it was a small place. Nothing like my father's big office. "Sam," a man said. He had gray hair and sharp eyes. "I'm Mr. Farid. Follow me." He gave me a desk. It was old. The chair made noise. The fan above was slow. "You will check files," he said. "Simple work. But do it carefully." I nodded. He left. I sat and looked at the files. So many. My back hurt after 1 hour. My eyes burned. I missed my bed. But I didn't stop. At lunch, I sat alone. I ate my sandwich. Others ate simple food. No fancy boxes. No shining cutlery. Just real food, and real people. They talked about rent, school fees, bus fares. I listened. They worked hard. They earned little. But they were strong. I respected them. Days passed. Then weeks. I learned slowly. I made mistakes. Mr. Farid scolded me. But he also guided me. I cleaned my desk. I came on time. I stayed late. One day, Mr. Farid smiled. "Good work, Sam. Keep it up." Just 3 words. But they felt better than any gift. At home, I helped my mother. I took Layla to school. I made tea. I cleaned dishes. I saw my old life in my dreams. But I didn't miss it. My new life had struggle. But also meaning. After 6 months, I was promoted. I got a bigger desk. More work. More trust. One day, I saw a boy in the street. He wore branded clothes. He had a new phone. He threw trash on the road. I smiled. That was me once. Now, I was different. Not because I was poor. But because I had grown. 1 year later, my uncle called me to his office. "You have changed, Sam," he said. "Your father would be proud." He gave me a key. "This is your office now. You will lead the new project." I held the key. It felt heavy. Heavy with responsibility. Heavy with memory. The new office was small but bright. I sat at my new desk and looked out the window. Cars passed, people walked, life moved. I opened my notebook and began to plan. I hired 2 helpers, just like I had been. I trained them myself. I told them, "Don't be afraid to fail. Just keep learning." They respected me. Not for my past, but for my effort. Each month, I saved some money. I bought groceries, paid bills, fixed things at home. Slowly, our house felt alive again. Layla started drawing again. My mother began cooking with love again. I laughed again. We weren't rich. But we were a family again. One evening, I visited my father's grave. I sat beside it and talked quietly. "Dad, I miss you. I was foolish. But now I try every day to be better." Thank you for giving me everything, even lessons hidden in pain. The wind was soft. The sky was red with sunset. I stood and walked back with a calm heart. Moral asterisk. The easy life looks sweet, but real joy comes from struggle, growth, and earning your own place in the world. Speech Balloon. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more easy English stories. Leave a comment and tell us what you learned. Sparkling Heart.